67% of the American public does not trust the media. This is YouGov. That's a liberal poll. 67%. Second question, in general, how much trust, confidence do you have in President Trump's administration? State the facts accurately and fairly. A great deal, fair amount, 44. Not much, 51. Okay, that's about 50-50 when you do the margin of error thing. Associated Press, they're suing the Trump administration because Donald Trump says, we're not allowing you into certain venues like the White House press room because the AP won't call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. All right. Now, what's the Associated Press? It is what they call a wire service. So if you live in a small town and have a small town newspaper, you'll see AP because the small town newspaper can't afford to hire reporters to cover stuff. So they have to take the Associated Press. Therefore, the Associated Press reaches a tremendous amount of people. It is, as we chronicled last week, a very liberal organization. Very liberal, the AP. And they hate Trump. And Trump knows it. So Trump picked up on the AP refusing to call the Gulf of America, okay? And he said, okay, then you can't be in the White House this room. You can't go on Air Force One. You can't. AP says, hey, we're going to sue you. All right, U.S. District Court, Washington, D.C., violation of the First Amendment because the government is not supposed to retaliate against a press agency. AP could win this. Unlike Maine, no way she wins, the governor up there. AP could win. The judge might rule, hey, you're retaliating against this press organization, which has special rights, as the press does in this country, because they're doing something you don't like. So keep your eye on Supreme Court on that one. That's a tough one, because the Trump administration can say, listen, we have the right to designate what our country is called. The federal government has a right to do that. But you then, if you're a sharp lawyer on the AP, you say you only have 12 miles, because that's U.S. waters go 12 miles. After that, it's international waters. It's complicated. But the Trump administration, it's not a lock they win this. And I think they'll settle up. Maybe they'll call it the Gulf of New Mexico. I don't know. All right. MSNBC fires Joy Reid, a very radical woman. Fires her. You're out. Bye. Pretty stunning. All right. Now, they did that because Joy Reid's ratings aren't very good, but nobody on MSNBC has good ratings. But they're not terrible ratings. They have worse people there. But Joy Reid is a real... she's very far out and very racial. Roll the tape.
Republican voters don't vote that way. They don't vote based on economics or based on the benefits they're getting economically from the president. They're increasingly, from the Tea Party on, they're voting on race. They're voting on this idea of an invasion of brown people over the border. The idea that they can't get whatever job they want. A black person got it, therefore drive all the blacks out of the colleges, get rid of DEI. That is what they're voting on.
Okay. I don't believe that's what they're voting on. I don't believe white people have animus in general against blacks. Some do. There are bigots on both sides.